All right, guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So we've got massive information. This is really crazy. We'll see exactly how all this is going to pan out. It does. So this guy's a Dokkan Fest, which I am shocked by. They did not tell us earlier that this was a Dokkan Fest character, but it is. The supervillain Vegeta here, he's a Dokkan Fest. So that is interesting because he comes out. For me, he comes out. It'll be the 20. It's basically like 69 hours. 69 hours is when this Vegeta will drop. So he's a Dokkan Fest. Is it? I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm just like wondering, like, is that? Is it just going to be like a Mass Saiyan or a Tapion type Dokkan Fest? Or are we still getting Golden Week next week with a dual Dokkan Fest? It's hard to say, actually. So we'll see what's going to happen next week. They announced, by the way, I mean, we'll go over this, but they announced bulk sell and box space fix, finally. So I'm allowed to actually play the game like everyone else. That's so good. I can't wait for that. We'll get to those later, right? So, yeah, this guy's a Dokkan Fest. Crazy. Crazy. So, we've got the details for him. We got the supervillain Vegeta that, transforms into God Vegeta. We got the Mira and Toa, and we have Xeno Trunks. Let's hop in. Alright, so let's see what this God Vegeta is. Crossover or Vegeta family? Now, remember, Vegeta family is very good now, because it's got all of the tag characters, right? Again, tags are great for the game. If they're spamming tag characters, it's good for the player, right? So there's that, and then the extra, so it's crossover and Vegeta family. Now, crossover is the dead team. There's exactly 0 runnable characters on the category at this exact second. Now, of course, that's going to change once this data download and these characters come out. But, I mean, it's quite literally 0 right now. The last unit for crossover is the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and then the Heroes characters from 2024. So, I mean, there's nothing there. So I gotta imagine, judging by Heroes characters continuing to be used in new sets of the Dragon Ball Super card game, I do think Heroes is not dead, actually. It had been so long, I was thinking, like, something happened, they weren't able to use the rights anymore or something. That doesn't appear to be the case. If the card game is using them, Dokkan can too, right? So, that's good. That's good. But there is also a bunch of Xenoverse characters, Xenoverse 1 characters in here, who could potentially easy it, right? There's Mira, Toa, there's 2 Xeno Trunkses, and then, remember, Demigra is the boss of the game, for Xenoverse 1. So, it's like, kind of like, easying them for this Xenoverse 2 collab celebration. I can't find any of these characters. I'm like looking at my eyes. I'm not spotting none of them. It's cause I'm looking at the global order of characters. It always fucks shit up for me. Yeah, wait, where are they? Oh, here, right here. Yeah. So we got Demigra, Toa, Mira, and then Super Saiyan Xeno Trunks, and then there's the base Xeno Trunks, right? So we got a bunch of characters down there. So, okay. So, I mean, yeah, right now, it's just Vegeta family. We'll see how that's going to go. Okay, so he activates his intro if there's another crossover or Realm of Gods ally. So, of course, I mean, Realm of Gods is very strong, right? But, I mean, like, Int UI, AGL UI, Tech UI, those are all Goku family characters, so we're not going to be able to run them. So, we'll have to keep that in mind, right, for his team. It's the blues. It's Blue Goku, Blue Vegeta, and Evolution Blue Vegeta, and what's the other dude? UI Goku. There's just another on the team, okay. And he gets 30% crit and damage reduction for 3 turns, and then permanent 300% defense. The turn probably doesn't matter too much because remember he is a transforming character. 5 to 10 key randomly. Okay, that's good. In 2026, key being an issue for characters is like a design choice. Very clearly, right? Like Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and there's many characters where missing super attacks is very common, right? So that's good. That like 5 to 10 key randomly seems strong. 350% attack and defense, 30% damage reduction, guaranteed additional super. Not bad. If all allies in the turn are crossover... Okay. Okay. Whew! It's not very good. When all allies in the turn are crossover, he gets 30% damage reduction. So, I mean, that would put him at 90% damage reduction before attacking. Obviously, that's very good. But, I mean, again, I am sure either Heroes characters will EZA or the Xenoverse characters probably EZA as a batch. I bet you one of the two will definitely happen here. But, I mean, it's... Okay. Okay. Anyway. So we got that. When attacking with 18 or more ki, 250% attack and defense. Then 100% attack and disable enemy guard with an STR key sphere obtained. Okay. After receiving an attack. Oh my god. So that's... So, okay. So it's just like Daima... It's mini Daima Vegeta. He does have to get hit by this to get an additional super. And this one he could dodge and get the additional super. Enemy launches a super attack at the character. But, like, so they want you, they're telling you, run your full crossover team. He's probably going to be invincible or close to invincible in slot 1. And then he's got a million super attacks coming. Okay. It's just... you know, I mean, Dokkan, they've done a good job. Like, they made Saiyan Saga a very competitive team. So, I mean, there's no reason to assume that they can't, like, make some of these teams just good or something, right? Like, so, I guess there's no reason to be too worried. Alright, so he's got his active skill, Awakening. Can be activated if there's a crossover Realm of God ally in the turn. Crossover Realm of God enemy starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle. Or just by the 6th turn start of battle. Okay. Easy. No problem whatsoever. What?! So, you transform, removes all ally negative effects? Whew. Wow. Okay. On transformation, he does that. And then he gets a 50% attack and offensive buff for 1 turn. So his first turn, he's going to be a little stronger. Wow, that is real interesting. Remove all ally negative effects. That's seal, stun, locking. Wow. Okay, interesting. That's good. So let's see. So Link, Super Saiyan, Royal Lineage, Warrior Gods, prepare for battle, Xenoverse. Okay. Fierce battle, legendary power. That's all we needed to see right there. I know you have it. Let me look. Yeah. This is a V-Jump character? This guy? I think this is a V-Jump character. Like a V-Jump code character. From very early on. Supreme Kai Taimave exists. And then these are the rest of the characters. This is a Super Strike. And then, yeah, this has to be an EZA where they EZA the 5 of them, right? It's gotta be. That'll be interesting. And remember, Vegeta family sets all the, you know, the Trunkses and shit will be there too. Okay. All right. So, I mean, I don't know. This is starting to look pretty good. Yeah, Xenoverse, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Categories: Crossover, Vegeta Family, Time Traveler, Realm of God, Pure Saiyan, Sibling Bond, Worthy Rival, Kuroda, Body and Mind, Ding Ding Ding, Gifted Warrior, Legendary Existence, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Bond of Parent and Child, Power Wishes, Demonic Power! Oh! Successor and Uncontrollable Power. Damn. Wait, is he a villain or a superclass character? He's a villain. Yeah, it is. It's a straight up villain. I mean, I guess his name is Super Villain, right? But I mean, you never know. All right. So wait. So we just gotta look at his super attack effects. 12 ki, 50% attack for 1 turn, and then a 50% chance of another 50% attack for 1 turn. Then his 18 ki is 100% attack and defense for the turn. All right, so we can go into God Vegeta. Now, God Vegeta we could go into once it is turn 4. And, you know, we've got, what was it? It was a Realm of God on rotation. Yeah, that's easy. I mean, 2 of the top 5 best units in the game are Realm of Gods, right? Wait, okay. So here's God Vegeta. 10 key, 350% attack and defense, 30% damage reduction, guaranteed additional super, and rainbow dog fucking orb changing. That's so sick. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Rainbow orb changing is huge. Huge. Huge to get rainbow orb changing. Then, if there's another crossover or Realm of God ally in the turn, not even a condition to worry about. 30% damage reduction before attacking, guaranteed additional super, and then permanent 300% defense. It doesn't... I mean, there's no way he gets this every turn, but it doesn't have a 1. Like this. There's no way that triggers every turn. It can't. It couldn't. If that triggers every turn, he's just the best character in the game. I know people will, like, okay, and then people will do, oh, yeah, because Bio Broly is going to be so useful. And it's like, all right, well, all the RE fights have been structured the same. They're going to keep doing that. I mean, don't be shocked when, you know, Golden Week RE fights drop, right? Like, we'll do this song and dance forever. They're fixing box face and bulk sell, so I'm not concerned about the limited time RE fights. They're going to stop it. Just period, point blank, they're going to see the reaction from players, and they're going to cut that shit out. I have no concern whatsoever about that. Yeah, I don't know. There's no way this is every single turn, but the way this is written, it's every single turn. Okay. Because if it was a one-time only proc, which is what I would assume, it would have the 1 next to it. So, I almost want to just pause quickly. I just want to see what people are saying. Like, there's no way, right? What? Alright, I made a little tweet about this. We'll circle back around. We'll see what the replies flip. I saw some people talking about it, but I don't know. We'll see, man. I mean, he just, yeah, that's crazy. That's a crazy one. If that works like that, oh my god. Alright, then when attacking with 18 or more key, 250% attack and defense, 100% attack, disable enemy guard with a STR or rainbow key sphere. That's very easy to do. After receiving an attack, additional super and 30% crit. For his first 6 turns, 30% crit, 30% damage reduction. Nullify negative effects if there's a crossover ally in the turn. What the hell? Wow, that is real interesting, kids. That is very interesting to me. Okay. Whoo! We do love those. I wonder, does that mean we could expect limited time content about to drop with a lot of negative effects? Oh boy. Oh boy, that's for the first 6 turns, okay. Then starting from the 7th turn, he gets 150% defense when attacking. Alright, I mean, it's impossible for me to know how good this guy is until I know concretely what's going on with his defense right here. Because if that's every turn, that's interesting, dude. That is very interesting. Because remember, these RE fights, the RE fights are, I mean, we're turn 10 all the time, right? So we transform, and we're here on turn 4. That'll trigger on turn 4, turn 6, turn 8, turn 10. So that 300% is going to turn into 1,000+% real quick. So we'll see. We'll see. This guy could be super good, but I mean, there is a bunch of crossover stuff in base. I mean, okay, but again, let's consider RE fights. I would imagine even without this, in RE fights, he'll probably be fine. It would be like, you know, Bio Broly or something that would fuck him up. But speaking of Bio Broly, so like he could go in slot 1, eat the stupid BS stun, and then not be hit by it. That shit is so fire. That's so fire. That is so fire. I'm interested, man. If that triggers every turn, they might, yeah. We're all laughing like it's bro. Like they can't stop. Like this is the year of Vegeta and Dokkan. God damn. They just don't. Geppy doesn't give a fuck, man. He's just like whatever. You're all the best unit in the game. I don't give a shit, bro. Geppy is like every character that comes out. You're now the best in the game. I don't care. It's like the old days, man. I'm like yeah, best unit in the game, and people go, oh, again? It's like, well, bro, what do you want to say? Like, yeah, man. All right, yeah, God Vegeta. He looks interesting, man. This is he's looking real interesting to me. But I need confirmation of this because it just seems too good to be true, right? It's just like, wow. Because again, here's Goma, and he just gets, it's just a one-time buff. Boom, up. God Vegeta gets this every turn. It seems like a lot, right? So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, we got to look at his super attack effects. 12 key gets 100% attack. Okay. And then his 18 key is 100% attack and defense. Okay. Wow. Yeah. God Vegeta, guys, he might be crazy. But here, let's see. Let's see. Let's take a look at what the kids are saying on this. Might just because first turn transforming. We'll see. I don't know. I do not know. We'll see. I'm not seeing anyone be like, well, actually, you're a stupid fuck. This character is written like that. Like, okay, so all right. So we genuinely don't know. Then we'll see. We'll find out when the data download drops. We'll see how it works. But that shit. Woo! God Vegeta, man. Yeah, Geppy might have just said, I don't give a fuck, man. Whatever. Crossover characters, you could be number 1, 2. You could be number 1, 2, right? All Might and Deku at the start, right? Yeah, you could be a hero too, man. Yeah, you could be the best unit in the game too. Who cares? Doesn't matter. Deborah, number 1. God Vegeta, crossover Xeno 2 character, you could be number 1 too, man. Alright, cool. Alright, so we got Mira and Toa here. Time travelers are joining forces. Category key 3/130% to stats. We are right around the time where a nice time traveler lead would be sick. Remember, a lot of the Daima characters are on there. Time travelers could be a really strong team. Here's our link set: Demonic Power, Cold Judgment, Solid Support, Nightmare, Fear and Faith, Xenoverse, and Fierce Battle. Okay. So they get a guaranteed additional super, and then crossover time traveler allies 2 key 30% attack and defensive support. Per crossover or time traveler. So, okay. I'm not too impressed by that. That's not really like, oh, wow, like, I mean, time traveler becomes a real team? Sure. But is it a real team right now? Nope. Sure isn't. Yeah, so per crossover time travel ally in the team, 100% attack and evens up to 500%, and then 10% crit, 10% damage reduction up to 50%. Does look good. When attacking with 12 key, 250% attack. When receiving an attack with 12 key, 250% defense. That's good. For the first 4 turns, 4 key, 250% defense, and a scouter. Well, yeah, oh, a scouter, yeah, for 4 turns. Works really good against Cell Max and Bio Broly. Oh, yeah, the fights where we know where Bio Broly supers, and then Cell Max, it doesn't matter where he supers, right? Oh, yeah. So the Scouter does nothing in those 2 fights, God damn it. My assumption is we'll get a new RE fight probably next week with Golden Week, but again, this God Vegeta being a Dokkan Fest, kind of throwing things in flux here. I don't have a read. Dude, Geppy is unpredictable, man. I don't have a read on his moves right now. So we're going to have, 3 Dokkan Fests this month? No, well, 4. What technically was Vegeta and Nappa this month? Yeah, so we're going to have 4 Dokkan Fests this month? Okay. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, so there's this. They get the Scouter. When attacking as the second attacker in the turn, 100% attack, and an additional that has a 70% chance to be a super. When attacking as a third attacker in the turn, 2 additionals, each of which has a 70% chance to be a super. For every attack performed plus 1 key permanently. Okay. Sure. They're, no matter what, going to be starting out only needing 4. That's a strange ability, but I love that. But that's a great ability for an LR to have. Like, imagine if Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku had that, right? That'd be sick. Okay. So you got that. They're in Time Travelers, join forces, crossover, Demonic Power. Yeah, not a ton of teams. Mira and Toa combined, right? No Peppy Gals, because this is a straight up join forces character, right? Not a tag or anything. Tag would be better because they'd be added to androids and Peppy Gals and shit. But it is what it is. I told y'all about tags. A lot of y'all don't care anyway, but whatever. And then their super attack effect. Oh, they stack. Oh, no, I thought it was permanent. Oh, shit, okay. So they permanently stack. That should be 20% attack and defense is the stack. Supreme damage. The extreme class allies, 5% defense for 2 turns. That is nice. So they could do a couple of supers and get that buff up a couple of times. I'm sure people will see that and go, oh, 30 additional, which would be good if the additional is an additional super and not an additional normal. That is interesting, though. Just for villains, but, I mean, God Vegeta is a villain, so... Okay. And we do have LR Majin Vegeta as well, who's also a villain. Like, strong villain, like, Vegeta family character we could run. Yeah, interesting, interesting. For a second, I thought that this was Vegeta and Trunks, like, permanent. I was about to go crazy. Like, finally, villains have one of these, but, no. Can't be so lucky, only for 2 turns. Just Geppy, just take those 2 turns off right there, buddy, and we're good. We are chilling. Alright, so Mira and Toe, we'll see. I mean, are we running... We're not running full crossover on that God Vegeta team. When you could run UI and Evolution Blue Vegeta, Majin Vegeta, and the Blues? I mean, to be fair, the Blues, though... I guess their synergy's not going to be great with Majin... With the God Vegeta. Because he's a villain. It's a villain character. So their synergy is not going to be great here. And it's not like we're going to have a ton of future characters. Are the Xenoverse Trunks' future? I guess we could look at this guy. No. He's not Future Saga. So, yeah. The Blues, probably not. Probably not running the Blues here. Too many villains around. And not enough other good future characters to make up for it. So we have this Xeno Trunks. So this is our 3rd base Xeno Trunks? Yeah. 4th. But, I mean, this is a, like, V-Jump card from 2015, right? So that doesn't really count. So we got a lot of these base Xeno Trunkses. They could have missed me with this. We could have done something else. Instead of base form Xeno Trunks again. We got a couple of these. You know, no hate, but we got a couple of these, right? So, Vegeta Family or Defender of Justice. 3 key, 130% to stats. Link set, Messenger from the Future, Solid Support, Cold Judgment, Royal Lineage, Prepare for Battle, Xenoverse, and Fierce Battle. Okay. Passive here, 2 key, 250% attack and defense, 30% damage reduction. And then Crossover or Vegeta Family, 2 key, 30% attack and defense. That's nice. That's definitely nice. Do like that. Per Crossover or Vegeta Family ally in the team. 100% attack and defense up to 500%. 10% crit and 10% dodge to 50%. Like that. Crossover or Vegeta Family. That's not really too bad to have either, right? Like that's ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. Okay. When attacking with 12 key, 250% attack and defense, an additional super. When receiving an attack with 12 key, 300% defense. With an int or physical key sphere obtained. And interesting. 20% dodge as a second attacker in the turn. And then guaranteed crit. And a guaranteed additional super as the 3rd attacker in the turn. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I wish the dodge was in slot 3, honestly. Right? Like, using it as a floating support would be nice, but, Then with an STR, AGL, or Tech Key Sphere. Oh, all allies 2 key, 30% defense for 2 turns. And Trunks guards in slot 2. And then all allies 40% attack, 20% crit for 3 turns. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, he seems interesting. I mean, so does Mira and Toa. Just team composition. We need a lot more crossover than we got, man. EZAs are playing a major, major role here. They really are. Like, the EZAs we get here, it's like it matters a lot. A huge fucking lot. It really does. Forgive me 1 second. I am doing a festival battle run at the same time. Bro, I did not think they were tweeting the details out today. I was ready for them just in case they drop, but I thought it was going to be tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow was the normal day, though. They, like, if we look at another tweet I made here, yeah, it's a day, so the data download is not tonight, as it usually is on Detail Night. Data download is tomorrow, the 21st, is maintenance. And did Rick say... Global and JP both have maintenance, but for different updates. Interesting. Most of the features drop on Global probably next week. Yeah, because they stagger them. All right, well, don't worry, guys, Global players. I'll be able to test out the hopefully unlimited box space. Oh my god, I can't wait. I can finally just like link level like a demon again. Dude, it's like you guys don't you fuckers don't understand, okay? I'm literally like taking the weights and the chains off and I'm back at full power. I've been like chained up for like 2 years now, unable to grind the way I should be grinding. And now that shit is off, dude. I'm just at full power. I'm too strong for this world now. Oh my god. Unlimited box space. Whew. 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 Hope you guys are ready for this. Okay, anyway. Season Vegeta family, Defender of Justice, Hybrid, Time Travelers, Vana Master and Disciple, Battle of Wits, Crossover, and Trusted Will. Oh, and Trusted Will, nice. Bond, Parent and Child, Earthbred Fighter, Successor, Mission Execution. Yeah, I love that Mission Execution category. And then he gets 50% attack, but no defense. And greatly lowers enemy defense. All right, guys, so there we go. Let me just double check this tweet, see like what replies are coming in. I mean, see. Oh, that's a good call. That's LR Bardock, right? Damn. I think that's LR Bardock. Let me take a look. Or wait, no, is that the EZA Bardock? Nah, it is LR Bardock. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's gotta be it, huh? Yeah, okay. Alright, so for God Vegeta, we're looking for this kid to be getting a lot of, just a lot of strong crossover help. I mean, they did this in the Saiyan Saga celebration. They went 0 to 60 and just created a good Saiyan Saga team. So, it's not like, oh my god, they can't do it or won't do it or any of that shit. I mean, Geppy seems like he doesn't mind being a little bit fast and loose with it, you know? So I'm not going to be shocked when they drop the Xenoverse EZA and then maybe dust off a little bit of Heroes characters for us, too. Don't be shocked. I'm not going to be shocked. I hope you guys aren't shocked. I'm not shocked. I won't be shocked. So you guys make sure you're not shocked either. Okay. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think of God Vegeta. He definitely looks good no matter what, but, I mean, if we've got some good crossover characters, that's going to help him, because, again, with him being a villain and a lot of these crossover characters being villains and stuff, there's going to be a lot of villain characters running around. I'm not so sure we're going to want to be wanting to run the blues, just straight up. Website misclicked. I want to go Vegeta's family. Yeah, I'm not so sure we'll be running the blues, man. It's going to be a lot of villains. Yeah, we do have the in Super Saiyan Force. We got Vegeta and Nappa. I mean, Vegeta family is really good. Bro, don't forget how good this guy is, too. Damn. He's a future ally for the Blues, but it's too much. It's too many villains and not enough future Saga characters. But this, by the way, do not sleep on this Trunks. I'm telling y'all right now. If we're running a real big Vegeta family setup here, this shit, brother. Look at this. Whew. And then don't forget, he's also buffing superclass characters even more. Now, God Vegeta is a villain, so God Vegeta is only getting this, but still, I mean, bro. I mean, do not sleep on this guy, man. And. Boom. Oh, no, but. Damn, look at that. Yeah, okay. So if we're running him, though, we got to make sure we're fighting a villain. It's got to be a villain fight if we're going to run him with God Vegeta. Yeah. Damn. Because you need this, obviously. And you need this. Right? This could turn into a good team for the Super Saiyan 4s, by the way. God Vegeta Rainbow Orb changing. If you're fighting a villain, you can run this guy, your Rainbow Orb changing. So, alright, guys. Anyway, I love y'all. Let me know what you guys think of Super Villain God Vegeta, who apparently is a Dokkan Fest LR. And he drops on the 23rd. Well, in my time zone. So, it's going to be 23rd, 1 a.m. Eastern. We'll be summoning. And presumably I'll have infinite box space, so box space won't even be a concern. Oh my god, I'll cry, Geppy. Geppy is going to make a grown man cry. Alright, I'm out of here. Let me know. I love you guys. Mwah, bye.